So now we will discuss adjusting the plot access limits. Matplotlib does a decent job of choosing default access limits for your plot, but sometimes it's nice to have finer control. The most basic way to adjust access limits is to use the plt.xlim and okay, let me show you these methods. Now let's start. plt.x and p dot. Now plt.x plt dot 1.5. Now I will show you example of setting access limits. We can see here. Now, if for some reason you would like either access to be displayed in reverse, you can simply reverse the order of the arguments. Let me copy that down. Here 10 comma 0 and 1.2 comma minus 1.2. Now let's see, you can see that this will go up. Let me show you like this. So useful related method is plt.access. Note here the potential confusion between axis with an e and axis with an I. The plt.access method allows you to set the x and y limits with a single call by passing a list that specifies x minimum, x max, y minimum, y max. Let me show you plt.x and p dot plt. No, minus 1. Minus 1.5, 1.5. Now setting the access limits with plt.access, here we have. Now the plt.access method goes even beyond this, allowing you to do things like automatically tighten the bounds around the current plot. plt sorry. So we have this. That's example of a tight layout. It allows even higher level specifications such as ensuring an equal aspect ratio so that on your screen 1 unit in x is equal to 1 unit in y. Now plt dot p dot plt dot axis. Now that's an example of an equal layout with units matched to the output resolution. So now we will discuss labeling plots. As the last piece of this lecture, we'll briefly look at the labeling of plots, titles, axis labels, and simple legends. Titles and axis labels are the simplest such labels. There are methods that can be used to quickly set them. Now let me show you. plt dot plot and plt dot title a sine curve. Now plt dot x t dot y label So examples of access labels and titles. So you can adjust the position, size, and style of these labels using optional arguments to the function. When multiple lines are being shown within a single axis, it can be useful to create a plot legend that labels each line type. Again, Matplotlib has a built-in way of quickly creating such a legend. It is done via the, yeah, you guessed right, plt.legend function method. Though there are several valid ways of using this, I find it easier to specify the label each line using the label keyword of the plot function. X p dot dash g label. Now we'll copy that down. Axis. We'll change cos. We'll change to now we'll change this to cos. Now plt legend. Now we have this. Now, as you can see, the plt.legend function keeps track of the line style and color and matches these with the correct label. Now, heading towards the next lecture.